God gave you eyes. What are you looking at? God gave you ears. What are you listening to? God gave you a mouth. What are you speaking?
Hey, could you imagine if you couldn't speak? Throughout the multitude, they treat you though like you the least. Your only language was communicate with both your hands. Throughout your life, you had to trust on God to hold your hand. Without your voice, you couldn't sing, you couldn't scream, you couldn't shout how much you love someone, show how much they mean. The hardest thing for me to do is say it's hard and I understand. Ain't knowing that I can't when I see that another can. Man, you see the things we take for granted, how we cuss each other out, the way we gossip and we slander. Instead of building up, it's like we tear each other down. We beat them up with words until they buried underground. Hey, they say the quiet people always have the loudest mind. The proof his love is true for you, he died 1,000 times. The Lord cares for the blind, the deaf and those who can't speak. Remember, you're made beautiful, wonderful and unique. Yeah, could you imagine if you couldn't hear? You couldn't interact with anybody living here. Couldn't hear the melody of music that was being played, or hear the prayer that was spoken daily being prayed. Your eyes become your ears, your hands become your mouth, and kindness can be shown throughout this world without a sound. Look, hey, you should watch the things you listen to. Be grateful for the gift that God has given you, his gift to you. Could you imagine if you couldn't see? Why do you look at things you shouldn't see? Can you imagine waking up and life was dark for you? You never knew, man, who stood close and who stood far from you. You had to touch around to make sure you didn't trip or nothing. Nobody comes around, nobody tries to give you nothing. What you won't do to see a glimpse of what the sky looks like, to see your loved one's face so you can see what smiles look like. They bold and beautiful are those who truly live like this. I speak the peace of Christ for those who truly feel like this. It's sad that in our blindness, though we gather thorns for flowers, we use our eyes for prejudice, for hatred that devours. Truth is, if looks can kill, then every day's a murder scene. All these perverted things will turn our eyes from worthless things. I wanna see the world the same way Jesus sees the world. I wanna free the world the same way Jesus frees the world. They say that quiet people always have the loudest mind. The proof his love is true for you, he died 1,000 times. The Lord cares for the blind, the deaf and those who can't speak. Remember, you're made beautiful, wonderful and unique. Yeah, they say that quiet people always have the loudest minds. The proof his love is true for you, he died 1,000 times. The Lord cares for the blind, the deaf and those who can't speak. Remember, you're made beautiful, wonderful and unique.